Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is episode number 18. I'm Bill Henning. This is my brother Harry.
How you doing?
And Walt.
And we're adults now.
Adults now. We're 18. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. This is our little weekly show. We try to do it at the end of the week. Let you know what's new, what came in, maybe show you something interesting. We do have to do a field visit. We haven't done a field visit for a while.
Yeah, but we do owe everybody an apology.
Do we?
Sorry for that extremely long video.
Last week, or 2 weeks ago.
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to try to keep these a little shorter. That was a long one.
That wasn't by choice, but we figure we owe
They
you
ran
an
away.
apology.
I kept trying to tell them, yo guys, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up.
Time flies when you're having fun, man. Yeah, you start talking trains and what the heck?
It happens.
All right, well, let's get to it.
You were overexcited.
Yeah. Magazines came. Let's see what's new. Magazines, right?
Oh, yeah.
What
New
came-
in magazines.
What came new? Rail Pace came in. You got
One, like everybody's been like, where is that?
Trains.
the August Rail Pace. We love our Rail Pace around here.
Trains magazine.
Trains Magazine. What's they got? What's new for talk? I didn't even look at any of these yet. These literally just came in yesterday.
Model Railroader.
Model Railroader. Can't go wrong with that.
And our favorite classic toy trains. That's got some good stuff in it. It did a quick little go through. It shows some really nice highlights of some of the guys' layouts and so forth in there. I thought that was pretty interesting.
They do that. They do every month.
More so than I saw before. Then they got one section on detail, and detail.
That's some good
I got to
reading.
sit and read that
That's
one.
a good reading for the weekend.
Yep.
Well, plenty of options. Plenty of options.
So what's this one here? Where?
These aren't new. I'll talk about others in a minute.
Okay.
Walt had a couple things.
Not too much came in. Got, I don't know, they came in and they're just about gone. KD hoppers, 2-bay offset hopper, Reading. Came in the store this past week.
Naturally, you're showing off the Reading one.
Of course. What other railroad is there? Yeah, but we got quite a few of them. They kind of like went right out the door.
How much are they?
$39.99.
$39.99.
Really nice though. Well detailed.
And the other thing that came in here is the Athearn
Oh yeah, I got nice detail.
Freightliners.
Really nice.
The single axle. I remember when they used to get these in the kits that were.
Oh, I remember
dual-
them in
dual-
kits when we
dual
were kids.
axles.
You got 2 trucks in a box.
Yep, and actually they got a little bit more detail, but they got UPS, the Old Dominion.
I mean, they're nice. They got the windshield wipers. Got your
Yeah.
mirrors.
We didn't have windows in the ones we had as a kid. They came with no windows.
No, they didn't have. Not as not.
They
They're
didn't have
not.
glass in them.
They got maybe the smokestacks. That's about it.
Yeah.
They even got interior in them now.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to pop them apart to get a little guy inside.
What do we get? 6 different ones.
Pretty neat.
But
They've
yeah.
come a long way since we were kids, that's for sure.
Yeah, so if you're doing around the mid 80s,
go.
70s, they are your trucks you want.
They're pretty nice.
Didn't have that air thing for the top of them either when we were kids.
Nope.
They just had flat.
This one doesn't have it.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah, this is the way I remember them as a kid. You had no mirrors, you had no glass, and you
It's
had
got
no
mirrors,
interior. That's
Yeah,
what I
but
said,
the
but we
one
didn't
we
have
had
it, and they
kid,
have all
yeah,
that detail on them
They
now.
might even have one of those at home.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hold on. That's it for me.
Oh,
What else? These aren't new, but I really find these books really cool. These are the Hollywood's Railroads.
I
There's
was looking. They got some pretty neat
there's
engines in
Volume
there.
1, which is talks about the Virginian Truckee, the
I saw the
440.
pictures of Johnny Cash in there and so forth with the golden rail.
Volume 2 focuses on the Sahara Railroad. This one's really cool because this engine here has been used in so many movies. Gunsmoke, Little House on the Prairie, Bonanza, Wild Wild West. It's also the engine they use in Back to the Future 3. And it's really cool because they have all kinds of photographs from filmmaking through the years from this locomotive. And this locomotive's still going strong, still making movies. Volume 3 gets in the narrow gauge, movies in the narrow gauge, and then they have Volume 4, I think should be out shortly. They have a 4th volume. But these are really a really
I guess
neat
you'll
read.
have to wear out the 3rd one yet, huh?
Yeah. These are a really neat read, and they have some movie posters and such
pretty cool.
from different movies, but
Shrink them down and put them on a layout.
yeah. But yeah, here's some pictures from filming of Back to the Future 3. Like I say, Gunsmoke from Petticoat Junction was in Back to the Future 3, so
From Paul Henning's show.
that was pretty interesting.
Then we got some.
The O-Scale catalog is Atlas just released their all-scale summer catalog. I figured we'd just take a quick peek at it. I know you haven't seen anything on it yet.
No.
Walt just barely saw bits and pieces, so we'll take a quick wander through the O-Scale catalog.
What's that cover? All the scales, the N scale, the HO.
Yep, N scale, HO, and O scale. Let's
We'll
take a
cover
look
the
here
O
real quick.
scale primarily.
I'm not gonna hit them all, but I mean, this is the beginning. This is N scale. So it starts out with the N scale. They have GP40s. In different railroads. Got the CP rail, CSX, Maine Central, MKT. This one's pretty. The Port Harbor First Responder one's pretty cool looking. Honoring first responders. Some of them have ditch lights. I guess it depends on the
Error.
what railroad. Yeah. The Santa Fe. Penn Central.
Penn Central.
You got the Penn Central Red with the Red Sea.
Yeah, Rio Grande.
Rio Grande and Union Pacific. And also the Susquehanna. They're bringing the Susquehanna back. That was I guess really popular last time they ran that. All right, see they got some boxcars, some 40-foot boxcars. Yeah, these are all N scale. And they use the AccuRail couplers. They're basically like Katy couplers, knuckle couplers. So I like that they use a well-established coupler rather than reinventing the wheel and creating their own coupler.
Or using them square box couplers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much
The
The
horn
old-fashioned ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
the
really
horn
uses
couplers,
those.
like the horn couplers, they're pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Thing of the past.
Let's see. They also got dump cars, side dump cars. Amtrak,
Cool.
BNS, CSX, Missouri Pacific, Norfolk Western, Seaboard Coast Line,
Amtrak.
Southern Pacific. Yeah, Amtrak.
Amtrak.
Pan Am.
They got some 50-foot 6-inch boxcars. Yeah, the Pan Am's pretty cool. Union Pacific, Burlington Northern, Canadian National, CSX.
Rail box.
Yeah, the classic rail box. And then they have the CNO cupola cabooses. Alaska CNO, Chicago, Illinois, GTNI, RF&P, General Electric. That was interesting. Interesting choice. Metro North and Black River Western.
Oh, that's a small local guy over there. Jersey.
Then in HO scale, once again, they have the GP40s. They kind of it's nice that they duplicated all the different scales. You know, the CP Rail, CSX, pretty much similar as what they did for N scale.
Pretty much the same road names.
Yep, MKT, First Responders, Port Harbor, Santa Fe, Penn Centrals, Rio Grande, and Union Pacific. And of course the Susquehanna again. Let's see what kind of rolling stock they got going on. 53 footers. 53 footer plug door box cars. British Columbia, Missouri Pacific. Oh, there's some plywood.
Oh, my favorite. Arena.
Plywood, Burlington Northern. Plywood Marketing Associates. That's kind of cool looking. Pure, yeah, there you go. There's your Purina.
Yep.
Simpson Timber.
Yeah, they're plywood cars.
Yep. We got some 70-ton ballast hoppers.
Pretty cool.
Conway Scenic, Southern, British Columbia, Canadian National, Erie. There you go. There's a good one. Rio
Really
Grande,
need
Santa
them
Fe.
in O-scale ballast hoppers like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe with them getting back in O scale again,
Yeah, well.
maybe they'll start dragging some stuff from HO up to O.
And then like they did the N scale, they got the 50-foot, 6-inch box cars. Same road names again, the Pan Am, UP, Burlington Northern.
Rail box.
They also
Same
have
thing with the
the
cabooses.
CNO cabooses in HO. Nice looking cabooses. And then the O scale, once again, the GP40s.
Same thing there.
Yeah, all similar. These
Pansy, Penn Central.
and these are the MTH Premier Diesels, and they're also so they'll have the Protosound 3 and DCS.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's first response.
I like the Port Harbor. Most of these have 2 road numbers in each,
Yeah.
except for the Penn Central, the Red Sea, and the First Responders. They only have 1 road number, but all the other ones they have 2 road numbers.
Yeah, look at that. You can buy one and one of the same thing in all scales.
Yep.
Shame they don't have all Readings. I might think about that one.
50
50
foot
foot box cars.
double door boxcar. I like the Norfolk Western. All right,
I
okay.
like the
They
Rock
make a
Island.
nice 50 foot box car. That one I gotta say.
Rock Island.
CNO, Detroit, Mackinac. There's your operating
Side
dump car.
dumping.
Amtrak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might have to start making a
Work
Amtrak
train?
work train. Yeah. Well, I haven't done that yet. You got that Pennsylvania work train, which is
I
really,
got the work train from hell.
I think is really cool. I need to make an Amtrak version of that. Burlington Northern Santa Fe, CSX, Missouri Pacific, Norfolk Western, Seabourn, and Southern Pacific. Was that an Atlas one, or was this an MTH? Did MTH
That was an
No,
MTH.
I don't think MTH made
Yes,
that.
they did. They made a side dump car.
Did they?
Electrified side dump car. It was a copy of an older Lionel. It wasn't exactly to the T, but it was similar to the old Lionel side dump.
Operating dump with shake action.
Because I actually have
So when it
one of
dumps,
those
it
side.
kind of vibrates, I guess.
No, it doesn't. It just when you push the button and it does like the Lionel one. You kind of tap the button and it does the shake out.
I don't know. It says with shake action.
Well, that's what the old one does. I have the old MTH one.
But these come in. I think most of them come in 4 different road numbers. Yeah.
That's cool. If you want a couple of them, if you're doing a work train.
Yeah. Get 4 of them. Make a nice Alice train for your. And
Well,
also
it could
got
have ties in them too.
52 foot 6 inch flat cars with pipe loads. British Columbia, Grand Truck Western, Western Maryland, Burlington Northern, Conrail, CP Rail, and Union Pacific. It's interesting. Union Pacific has red trucks. It's a yellow flat car with red trucks. And that also they all come, looks like 2 road numbers each. And this one's pretty cool.
That I like.
A 50th anniversary Operation Lifesaver locomotive in the GP40. This will be available in NHO. That was pretty cool looking. So that's what's in the new Atlas catalog. Pretty
Operation
cool.
Lifesaver.
Pretty nice.
That's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
the pre-orders for the guaranteed pre-orders is September 8th. So if anything in there looks good and you're interested in, let us know before September 8th. We can make sure you get it. But I mean,
How
we'll
long
be
these guys got to get their Lionel pre-orders in?
Lionel pre-orders. They got till August 20th, so that's coming up.
Okay.
So if there's something you want out of the Volume 2 catalog, so make sure you give us a call, email, send us a message. Let us know what you want. We don't require a down payment, so just let us know what you want so we know what to order. We'll let you know when it comes in. Until they actually come out, you can make payments like a layaway or pay for it when you pick it up, either or. Just key thing is let us know what you want so we can make sure we get it, because a lot of that's, especially the engine, they're built to order, and so often
A lot of
people,
times you don't order them, you don't get them.
yeah, so often people will ask like 6 months afterwards, hey, can you order this? And like, no, can't.
Sorry.
And I feel guilty.
Yep.
Sorry. That's what's new.
How about that? We got
The
this
challenge. I'm
challenge.
anxious to talk about my challenge.
Yeah.
I challenged these guys to. Well, I challenged Harry to build me a test track that we can use to test how much an engine can pull.
Yeah, it's based on an idea that Richard Shutt and so forth had when he came to our house.
So
we
I bought.
kind of refined it.
So I bought Harry a fish scale. I gave it to him and said, "Here, make this work." So listen.
Well,
What'd you come up with?
that's what I come up with. Now, I think that'll do the job. I even got a weight card.
So we got a scale on the end here, and basically this little weight car's hooked to the scale, so that way we can put our engine in there, and give it a yank, right?
Now the challenge is, what engine did you bring to run?
Well, I told each of the guys they need to bring an engine in that we can test this thing out. Something from their personal collection. The idea is every time we test an engine, we do a review. We'll put it on here. No, we'll keep a running tab.
On everything that's new
Yeah, I
and
think
so
it'd be
forth.
kind of interesting, to to see as new engines come out how they compare to other
Older
engines.
engines or
Yeah.
its predecessor, whatever the case
So
may
everybody,
be.
so we're all told to. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You'll go first.
Everybody knows what this big tender goes to.
No, they don't.
That goes to the big old Pensy. But which engine did I pick? I picked the monster. I picked the Pensy J.
That's a beast.
That is a beast.
That's pretty heavy. I don't know.
So I figured we'll see how that does. I was gonna bring unarticulated, but I figured, nah, I'll keep it to a non-articulated engine.
Yeah, we didn't specify any rules or anything.
No, but I figured,
It's a good thing nobody brought a big boy, I guess.
well, I was looking at that big new fucking Western, the monster.
What'd you bring, Walt?
Oh, you can go for me.
What'd you bring, Bill?
I don't have any really big engines, so I just kind of went with my favorite engine, my Polar Express.
Well, that's a big engine.
Yeah, it's a pretty big engine. But I mean, hey,
Granted, it's only 2 wheels short of what this one is, but
it's pretty heavy. It's a short, stocky engine.
you got to remember, you're only driving off the rear 2 traction tires.
But I got Santa Claus on my side. Maybe I'll spread his little magical dust, or the little elves will be pushing behind it or something, you know. So I figured I'd give my old trusty.
So Walt, what'd you bring? A Redding T1?
No, I was thought about it, but not. I didn't.
I would have thought you brought a T1.
Nope. I brought some modern horsepower.
Oh, you brought a diesel.
You got an SD70.
70, yep, my Heritage Redding unit.
That's something different.
I mean, with that, I'll give you credit. It's got a lot of wheels
And it's got 4 traction tires, I believe, on that thing.
Yes, it does.
dual motors.
We only got 2.
So mine's lighter, got 2 motors. Yours are heavier and with a single motor. So we shall see.
I have a feeling I got 2 good big wheels with traction tires, but
I got a lot of weight.
I'm fearing
But
this
you got to
traction
remember,
tire.
you got to pull that weight too.
I'm feeling my
Well, I
traction
also
tire.
got one monster motor in this, so we'll see what she does.
I feel my traction tires are probably going to go flying off.
Well, let's get it set up, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, I got this thing hooked up. We got 2 wires to the main layout, so we don't have any particular wiring. It'll hook into the TMCC which we already have.
All right. All right. Let's see what
Bill
Santa's engine does.
putting his Polar Express on.
Everybody's favorite Polar Express. So
Let's hear all the applause.
yeah, we all know which one to root for.
I hear Dad laughing in the background. All right. Walt, you want to come over, take this camera, and I will set that up. And I found that thing could be... All right. Get back into it.
Well, you coming?
Let's see if I'll change it if you don't set it right. Alright. Take some slack. Alright. We're all zeroed out. We're ready for forward.
There we go. Let's watch some wheel slippage.
60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67, 69, 71, 72, 73. Whoa, look at her shimmer. Alright. Shut her down.
All right, let's see what Harry's got here. He got his big Pensy
This
beast.
is the yard office. Do you copy? I read you. Over. Get her set up right. The train will be ready at 17:30. Over. Yes, sir. We'll fire her up. Out.
Got that Tweety bird whistle.
Alright. And that. Zero her out. Make sure she's zeroed. Alright.
What do you got? 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42. Looks like you don't got much traction going on there.
Dirty traction tires.
42.5.
Yeah, I'd say traction tires.
We're up 43.
Well, hit 43. The tires are warming up.
43.6.
Tower. Are we still clear all the way? Over.
All right, so now it's Walt's turn.
SD70.
Walt has an MTH SD70 as Reading. He's going for a little different approach. Multiple wheels, dual motors.
Oops. Sorry, gotta turn the power on. That always helps. All right.
Sharp looking engine. Alright, here it goes. Go, go, go!
Alright, got 31, 32, 35, 40. 40 was the top mark, 40, 40. So far your top bench was 40. Are we spinning or?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's top bench then. We're dropping now.
Alright. What was it?
40 even. That was fun.
That was interesting. That was kind of revealing. The see,
Now-
Santa had his magical
Now
dust.
my
man.
question is, do you have the original traction tires on that yet?
Well,
or-
let's talk about the results,
I
overall
know.
results
Well,
first.
I was a little disappointed myself.
I was kind of revealing whatever, but Walt's diesel.
How about me, guys?
I guess we
We don't need no stinking traction tires.
So what do you got?
I got a Lionel Hudson, the old stuff. We don't need no stinking traction tires.
Oh, these old timers.
The old timers, huh?
We play with weight.
Well,
All
this
right.
one's got a lot of weight.
Well, let's give the old man his due and see what this Hudson does.
Yeah,
Because it's all brought to you by him.
All right.
You go strictly by weight.
It doesn't seem like that's got a whole lot of weight.
Real trains don't have traction tires.
Alright. Let's see what she's got.
doing much. Get your hand off it.
Is that how they did it in the old days? They put their hand on it. Well,
That's not even spinning. Is that good enough power? Do we got to get a DW?
All right. So Dad's was a little bit of a letdown. He took off with his tail between his legs and his engine. So he says after a couple of weeks he'll come back with another engine. So the winner.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised at what it did, but
Well, what I think the biggest difference is you've got the stock Lionel tires on, which are true
Oh,
rubber
here comes the
tires,
excuses.
and I have MTH
There comes
crosshatch
Okay,
tires
I'm
on it.
like the only one here ain't gonna make up any excuses. I brought what I had. I did 40, and that's it. I'm not gonna sit there. I gotta get changed tires.
I'm not.
You're
I got my butt kicked, but I know.
About
I
it.
already know that it's
Whine,
tires.
whine, whine. Yeah, here you go. There you go. There's a violin playing for you.
Oh, don't worry.
well, yeah.
Hey, at least I know.
Harry,
what it
Walt's
is.
pulled 40 ounces. Harry's did, the first time was 43.2 ounces. So we did give him a chance. He cleaned his tires. So we did give him a second try. And that yielded a little bit of an improvement.
Yeah.
You got to 45.2 ounces.
And like I say, I know this has MTH tires on it, which are a different compound.
And Santa Claus and his magical and his elves,
I was surprised.
73.5 ounces. 73.5 ounces.
I'm never gonna
See,
hear the end of it.
the reason I know this should pull good is this actually has more weight than Santa Claus's little sled there.
No, never underestimate the power of Santa and his elves. So for now, the Polar Express, the 1225s, on top of the list.
Our next run, I'll bring this out with new tires on it. That's all.
So basically, every time we do a review, we'll actually put the engine.
We need the board like they did on what do you call?
What's that? Top Gear.
Top Gear, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have
with
to put
all the different engines.
So next now we know we have a baseline.
Yeah.
What was Dad's Hudson?
15 or 16, I think was.
No, it hit
20.
Hit 20.
Oh, did he max 20?
It was 20.1, I believe. Was
20.1 ounce.
But that's not. I mean, that's not a post-war or pre-war Hudson. That's a more recent.
That was a 90s version.
90s version. Yeah. So
They were putting that motor still in the 90s. They put them.
yeah.
It had the AC motors back in them yet.
I wonder if you have a
in the
good
90s.
post-war with magnet traction, how that would help. You know.
I don't think Magnet Trax is gonna.
Well,
help it.
we got
Hey,
plenty of
surprised.
time to play through the year, and
Well, we got a baseline. See who can top the 1225.
well, with that, the only thing we got the Running for Fun coming. I do have an announcement. Harry Heike had added a Boston and Maine weathered, graffitied car to the Brian Adams giveaway. It's going to go to the second place.
What kind of car is it?
The Atlas O-Scale 53-foot B&M Boston and Maine boxcar. He's going to weather it, put some detail on the inside, and graffiti it. Graffiti. Well, he wanted to do something different out of his realm, but something new.
My railroad doesn't have graffiti.
He wanted to do graffiti. He wanted to try something different, but he's doing it as a free giveaway to the second chance winner of the chances that we're doing for the Train Pops giveaway.
Well,
and I
that's
thought
very
that
nice.
was rather nice for him to step up and say, hey, I've got another item here to add to the list. And I do think we got one other thing to do.
What's that?
We got to thank John for the cookies.
Oh, yeah. That was a nice surprise yesterday.
Cookies.
Yeah, cookies. We got cookies.
We haven't opened them yet, John, but I'd like to say thank you.
John.
Yeah, Harry did one of the Lionel bridges for him. And
Oh, okay.
did a few repairs for him, and it was really nice and thankful, and
And I was extremely...
so in appreciation he sent up some cookies. So we got cookies for tomorrow to munch on.
Oh well, I don't want.
So if anybody else wants to send some cookies or something, you know,
Wait.
we're more than willing to accept.
It was rather nice, you know. John was here. He picked up his bridge. I spent probably between 45 minutes to an hour with him talking and going over different things and so forth. And he's in the midst there getting stuff together. They're going to build a new layout coming down the road. And John, thank you again. I very much appreciate it.
We'll enjoy
And the
these
guys
tonight.
here appreciate it as well. And I hope your father's appreciating the bridge. I know that was a fun project to do, along with the few others that we did for customers.
All right, and what's the next train shows coming?
Next
up?
trade shows coming up. You have in the New York metro area. You got Edison Greenberg show,
Right, that's right.
14th.
Greenbow shows
15 or
are up
something,
and
right?
running again, huh?
Yep. Greenberg. You got. Let me see. Yes, the 14th and the 15th, because I just got a thing in the mail at home.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really good layouts going to be up there, making me want to go up, take a look at them. Then you got the following week, 21st and 22nd, you got Oaks.
One in Oaks, PA here,
Mhm.
which we'll have our train club there.
Yes, we will be there. We're working fearlessly at getting things up to snuff for.
We'll have to make a road trip up the house one of these shows. You know what?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Woo, look at them. Oh, man.
I didn't bring a big glass of milk.
Here, Bill. Look at that. Ooh, we got M&M's on that. Chocolate chip.
You ready?
See you
ready.
guys.
Good night, guys.
See you guys.
Cookie. Mmm. Oh, good.